Hi, my name's Mr. Warner. I'm one of the assistant head teachers and also one of the history teachers at Heron Hall Academy. Just to talk to you about the history curriculum, what we teach here in Heron Hall in history, and to give you a bit of a flavour of kind of what it would be like if you were to come and join us. So our Year 7 curriculum covers a vast array of things. We start with a topic on skills, to pick up those fundamental skills that you might not have learned at primary school. History doesn't tend to be studied at primary school in the same way that we will at secondary school. We then move on to study the Saxons and the Normans, a period of history about 1,000 years ago, Norman conquest, 1066 and the Battle of Hastings. We then move on to look at medieval history, how medieval history is significant, things that happen such as the Black Death, the Peasants' Revolt, and sort of all that sort of interesting gory blood and guts bits of history in the Middle Ages. We then move on to the Tudors, so sort of flowing through chronologically, Henry VIII, Queen Elizabeth, and sort of filling in some of those gaps in terms of sort of religious history, political history. Then we take a bit of a divergence from British history, move on to study Africa. We look at the history of the continent, sort of covering a whole vast array of things, looking at kind of different tribes and how sort of Africa has become united. We look at colonialism and the sort of impact of that on Africa. And then towards the end of the year, we study a local history topic, which is quite an interesting study of the local area. Most of your lessons will take place in the classroom. We sort of use a range of teaching tools and materials. We will do a lot of reading, so it's quite important that you are doing that outside of the classroom. We will study sources, we will look at pictures, we will use drama and role play to sort of fill out some of those topics. We do try and go on trips where possible. Obviously this year has not been possible to do that, but we are constantly reviewing where we can go on trips. Places like the Tower of London. I've also led trips to the battlefields in France previously. And then on to GCSE, because obviously we've always got one mind on our GCSE curriculum. And so it's important that we are thinking right from Year 7, sort of what we are going to do and those skills. So our Year 7 curriculum already builds up those GCSE skills, exam questions, writing frames, structures, source analysis. All of that is laying those foundations for when we come to our GCSEs in year 9 and sit our exams in year 11. So I'm looking forward to meeting you all when you come next September, and hopefully we will have some budding historians and a real love of history amongst you all. Thank you very much for watching.